All right, you guys. So before I get into this read with love, death, and humor, it's like, I've been getting a lot of messages about being prepared, okay, and readiness, all right? The more time you're able to spend with God, the easier you're able to maneuver through warfare. Um, this is also about you guys are gonna run in, I feel like, with a lot of warfare with things that might come up that could potentially set you back. But if you've already passed these tests and you're just in a whole other area of life and you're focused, this isn't really going to phase you. If you're somebody who stays close with God, this isn't really going to hit you. But I feel like for those that have been dealing with warfare, toxic partners, relationships, whatever, and you're still dealing with this shit and people are still coming back to you, that's a red flag right there that you need to clear out some more karma. Like, there's shit that you really still need to learn and you need to see because you haven't seen it. That's why it's returning to you. So this is a huge test for some of you. So I just wanted to say that really quickly, okay? But let's get back into the read. So this is also realizing that you want to see the good in all things, even through the hard times, all the endings that have taken place in your life, because you could experience a lot of change, okay? Somebody that has gone through a lot of transformation or transformations in your life. And this is about growth and understanding that things cannot always remain the same. Okay, new partnerships, like, you have to leave room for new partnerships, new ventures, new chapters of life, right? What's that one song by Pocahontas? Anywhere the Wind Blows. I don't know why I just got that. So like, anywhere the wind blows, it's kind of like, allowing spirit to just be the wind beneath your wings and just flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, just flow, but not in a stupid way. Obviously, this is like something that obviously requires your intuition, which is a gift from God. So this is also about just flowing with life. This is also about understanding how love, life, and death works. Happiness. We're here to experience all of these things, and it's like you cannot experience all of these things that God has to offer you or that's for you when you're constantly wanting to stay stuck in a cycle that literally is over. It's almost like, beating a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? And this is about the true art of unconditional love and practicing that and applying that to everything in your life, and knowing that when death comes, it's like it says right here, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So it's like every time a phase in your life ends or something ends, it's like something new is now going to start. Okay, be excited, be ready. And it's like, it says right here, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And then there's Buddha on here. So, this is also about finding the joy in life's challenges. Looking back, but not looking back in almost like, I want to say reflecting back on things and seeing the humor of God. Because sometimes I do that. I feel like sometimes I do that. Have you guys ever done that? Like, where you're like, oh my God, this is like the worst thing ever. But then at the same time, like, once you pass that phase of your life, you're like, fuck, I'm so fucking glad that shit's done, But, and you start seeing like little things that are kind of funny, or that you thought, so immaturely at that time. You're like, gosh, I was so immature, right? Spiritually immature. This is also about someone who has had a hard time being honest. You could be somebody who deals or has dealt with a lot of people that are dishonest. Again, study and go look at your birth chart. Look in your 7th and 8th houses. These are relationships with other people that are in your life. Okay. So if you're, running into people and you're not healed, and you're running into people that are on the, lower end of the spectrum here, and not bringing you any balance in your life, it's because it's you got to grow. You have to learn how to balance your life. You have to learn how to balance your relationships. And I feel like somebody here, they weren't honest. and they don't want to give up. Like, they don't want something to end. And it's like, this is somebody I also feel like too, it's like you want to let go of this. And this, you can feel that this person is trying to hang on to you, but it's like you don't want to force something, okay? Or this is also about, like, this person does not want to surrender. And I feel like this person could have lied because it's like they knew that if you find out, you're going to walk away for good. Or like, if it's like they're afraid you're going to leave, but it's like it didn't matter how much they were afraid of anything, you still were going to leave. So it's like, it's still good to be honest. Like when people ask questions, right? It's like they ask questions, and this is the shit that really is like stupid about asking a question. It's like, okay, if you're going to ask a question, it's because you're prepared now for the answer that you're going to receive, whether it's in your favor or not, right? Whether it's an answer you want to hear or receive, it's still a question, and you have to be prepared spiritually, mentally, and emotionally to receive that answer. And whatever it is, take it with love, see it with love, right? And literally be accountable, literally be ready to learn, because there's a lesson in that. So if you're getting rejected, or there's a rejection in your answer, or you feel like God is not answering you, why is God not answering right now? Why do you feel like that? Why, A, you need to get closer to God, and B, it's because there's a lesson here that you're not seeing. There's something here that you still need to see from a higher perspective. So it's like somebody here is just, you could have ran into a lot of people that were liars. You could have ran into a lot of people that like to hold on to your energy. You could have just rushed into things. All right. With patient here being in reverse. And it's like, you could look back and you're like, gosh, I was such a fucking dumb bitch. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. And this could have left you indecisive. So it's like you never made a decision. You never made a move. You never, asked God for, God, can you please just take the wheel? It's too overwhelming right now. Just help me in whatever ways that you know how, because I don't know what to say right now. And God will literally come in and just overtake that situation. It's like you have to ask for the help. And, this is the humor in life, right? We have to look back and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was so, silly. I can't believe I made these stupid ass decisions, with these stupid ass people, and because you were indecisive, it's almost like this was the lesson, was like eventually you were going to have to learn how to trust. And then it's like whatever that was going to be the service that you were going to be. It's almost like your testimony, you know what I'm saying? So it's like God is asking you to be of service in whatever way that is. I don't give a shit if you are, you work 2 jobs, or you go to school full time, or whatever it is. It's like you're still choosing to serve with whatever knowledge that you've learned. You're still serving the people in some type of way, shape, or form. And it's like you help other people in whatever way that is. You could be somebody who volunteers. You could be somebody that just helps with life advice. You could be somebody that is open and helping uplift the collective and push them in another direction towards God. You could bring happiness or laughter to people through these situations. And I feel like there's nothing better than it's like anytime anybody gets nervous, focus on service. And I feel like there is nothing wrong with that. That is always a blessing to the collective in whatever way, shape, or form. Feeding the animals, doing something that's good for the earth, planting trees, whatever the case is, right? Meditation, donating, whatever that is, that's still helping others help others. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like this indecision ended up pushing you in a direction to where like you had to learn how to trust your inner voice. You had to learn how to trust in God and know that He's going to serve you in whatever ways that you need to be served. Yeah, somebody here, it's like they're realizing that their friends were fake. Okay, they're realizing their friendships, their family, relationships, whatever it was, it's like they were bullshit. They were karmic, okay? And it's like this is a lesson too of learning that, like, yes, people are capable of doing this kind of shit. And I feel like I've been talking about this a lot. It's like opening your eyes, lifting that veil, and then you're like, holy shit, like this is really what the fuck people have been doing. And it's like you don't want to believe that. You don't want to believe that. So it's like, therefore you start getting stuck. You're questioning yourself, like, wait a minute. Then you become stagnant. Then you continue going through karma. You continue going through karmic cycles with people, is what I mean. You know, and this is also about doubt. And it's like, now you're not doubting things. You're not going to put this shit past you on seeing the red flags anymore. Propose. I know what I am here to do. Yeah, or I'm sorry, did I say propose? Oh my god, somebody wants to propose to somebody probably. Okay, anyway, sorry. All right, I said purpose. I am a bitch. Okay, purpose. All right, so it says right here, you're no longer in doubt. Like, you know what you're here to do. Again, you're here to be of service. Okay, you're somebody that's a service. You work for God. You're employed by the Most High, so therefore you will never not have a job. You will never not have it's like God is guiding you on what you need to do for work. And whatever journey or path that you're on, it's not for anyone to understand. It's not for anyone to judge. And it's really nobody's fucking business. They don't have to understand that. That's okay, because you're not there to help them. Those people are there on their own mission. So God's going to teach them something else about them thinking that about you later on, but they don't see it. So that's okay. Let them continue judging. Let them continue telling you what they think God is telling them, but really it's just their ego telling them. And that's okay, because these people are not at peace with themselves. So that's okay. Okay. These are also people that like to argue a lot, or they like to fight, or they like war. They like to find little things to cause a war or to create some type of a drama. Okay, these people don't just like peace. They can't just accept people. They have to like find little things to argue, or and this is also about perseverance. So these people, because they're not at peace, because they don't know how to mind their own business, okay, it's like they're not aware that they're able to achieve. I feel like some of these people are not even aware of the things that they can overcome. Like, some of these people really have challenges that they don't know how to get out of. And I feel like, or some of these people, actually the issue is that their mind is set on certain things that are not actually aligning with their purpose. So it's like they're like stuck in this box, and they're not able to come outside of this box of whatever reality that they're choosing to keep themselves in. And it's like they're not able to experience the true abundance of life, like the happiness. It's like there's always a fucking problem. These are friends and family members that they always are upset, or they're always, yeah, look, failure. They think you're a failure. These are people that always like to argue with other people, or they're always finding something. It's like, unless they're like them, they can't hang out with you. Sorry, if you're not like, or they want to convert you, or they want to make sure that you're the same as them, or if you're not the same as them, they're going to try to make you be the same, or they're going to criticize you until you become the same way, until they break you down to be somebody that you're not. You've also understood that mistakes are an opportunity to learn. You've developed the skill of discipline. Okay, knowing that you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. Adversity in reverse. It says, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. And so it's like these people don't understand that. So it's like with this adversity being here, it's like you could be somebody that you feel like you learn from your failures. You learn from challenges or messing up, or I don't want to say being curious, but it's almost like wanting to understand something. So it's like you're okay with failing, or you're okay with making that mistake, or you're okay with learning something that maybe other people don't know anything about, because that's how you understand things. That's how you learn things. That's how you overcome or achieve. That's how you learn. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is what's giving you freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Absolutely, because this is your life. And acceptance. These are people that, it's like you're freeing yourself from people that don't accept you. You're freeing yourself from anything that is going to hinder your purpose, your life experiences, your purpose here, and what God wants you to do. These people don't understand it, and that's okay. It doesn't matter, because it's not for them to fucking understand, and people need to accept that. And I feel like you've learned to accept yourself, and that's what's giving you this freedom. That's what's giving you this elevation. That's what's giving you these opportunities. That's what's giving you happiness. And this is what's also going to be part of your purpose of service to God, to others. And I'm going to say this because I said this on Friday. Look, growth. This is about growth. This is about expansion. This is about being bigger. Looking at things from outside the box, outgrowing the little box that you were only taught you could be in. And there is nothing wrong with that. And these people are guilty, because it's like they are guilty of doing this kind of shit to you. Trying to hinder your growth, make you feel bad for being who you are. Look, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. It's like you don't need to feel bad about what other people are saying about you because you're different, or because you literally are one of a kind. You were never meant to be the same like everyone else. You challenge these people in ways that they just don't even understand. They really don't. And you stop doing this to yourself. You stop. Look, my light just flickered. That's confirmation. I'm going to tell you right now. It's like you stop allowing other people to guilt you about who you were, or who they just didn't understand you were. You know, people need to really stop doing that shit too. I was just talking about that the other night. It's like, stop judging people. Stop making people feel like shit because they're not the same as you, because they don't agree with your beliefs, because they don't, I don't know, whatever you think. It's just like, it doesn't matter. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Love them anyways. And just continue, you know, loving and supporting that person for who they are. And if you don't agree with something, cool, then don't agree with it. But you also don't need to make somebody feel like shit about it, or get frustrated with them, or, you know, it's just, it's really gross. Yeah, this is somebody that, it's like they have not wanted to heal, or this person does not understand healing. And it's like they want, or your healing, it's like they're trying to make you feel like you are not healed, or there's something wrong with you and your work. And it's like this person, they look at, with the strength being in this position, it's like somebody here, yeah, you like challenge this person or these people. They don't want you to see how strong you are. It's like they've been hiding like your strength your whole life. It's like, so because somebody else isn't fucking healed, that means that you have to basically feel like you're not who you are. Like you can't be who you are. This strength card is supposed to be like this. Like they don't want you to know that you give them the strength, or that you're somebody that's inspiring, or, you know, they want to hide that. They want to block that off. Because they're unhealed, because they don't like themselves, because they see something in you that they don't see in themselves. So they're like, you know what, we don't like her work. We're going to go ahead and we're going to block her business, or we're going to block his work. We're going to get him fired. Yeah. These are people that are lazy. These are people also, there's for some of you guys that really deal with people that are hella deep into spiritual shit. It's like these people wanted you to lose everything, and they wanted you to be in a Two of Pentacles. And these people thrived off that shit. They thought they were going to break you down. And you overcame this shit. This is somebody that was very controlling, very thirsty, very bloodthirsty, money hungry. Somebody that was just very controlling. Okay? And you are someone that you overcame all 10 swords of those being stabbed in your back. All right? And now you have this good news. And people are watching. People are watching this stuff happen to you. Like, these good things happen to you now. They know that something's not over for you. And they didn't realize that when they did this shit. This is somebody that they thought they were going to punk you. They were going to bully you. These are people that are now experiencing the tower that they caused for you tenfold. Be mindful of the shit you say about others and the things you do to other people. It's like somebody here really went way too far in plotting and planning behind the scenes on somebody else's, for some of you, your demise. It's like they wanted you to, I feel like too, this is also about you resting now. It's like these things have been put to rest, or these things are in a, almost like in a space of like healing, you know what I mean? It's like you're now healing, or you did heal from all of this shit, because somebody here really put a lot of thought, time, and energy into ruining you. And it's like they could have lied also in a court situation or to judges. This is also somebody who they thought they were going to be able to take like a new beginning from you, and they were going to be able to stop you. They were going to stop your creativity, or they were just going to stop you from being yourself. This is also somebody that they could have wanted to distract you, okay, by trying to send in people, okay, with like the spirit, like the Jezebel spirit, okay, sending in people to distract you, whether you know it or not. You know, we deal with not just the things that we see with our eyes, but it's like with the spiritual realms as well here. So there's a lot of, you know, forces and energies here that are sent to you through people, and you don't even realize. These could be complete strangers. Yeah, this is somebody too that somebody was sent to you in this Knight of Cups energy with really nothing to offer you. This is somebody that wanted to sleep with you, and now they're under judgment. And they're also bound to the devil. This is something that's karmic, that's happening also as well to these people. They're now stuck, tied, and bind to the devil. This was literally like the devil in disguise here. But now they're under judgment. Yeah, you could be cutting out things that no longer serve you. Like if you were used to, you know, hooking up with people, or even just rushing into relationships or some shit like that, it's like that's no longer going to happen. These people are now facing some type of jail time because you spoke some type of truth. Look, and it put a complete ending to a situation. This also, somebody here could be passing away in jail. Okay, this could be this woman, okay, who was behind the scenes trying to do this shit, or send you negative energy through other people, like to come in and sleep with you, or somebody that was connected to this Knight of Cups here is what I'm being told, or somebody that and I guess genders don't really matter, but it's the energy. But it's like somebody here was sent by another person towards you to have you being placed under judgment or something like that, to trick you or tempt you, and they were really sent by the enemy. But bottom line is that that person is now under judgment. This person is going to jail or something like that, or somebody here literally, yeah. And it's like somebody here, they lied. That somebody here is a liar. And these are people that, like, there's karmics, a group of karmic people that lied. Ooh, they lied about some type of, yeah, there's a group of people that were working here to steal some type of money. These are people that are into prostitution. These are people that are into, like, bless you. Bless you. These are people that are just used to stealing for money, codependency, illegal gambling, like some fucking bullshit like that. And these are people that are willing to, like, steal, deceive, do whatever, steal their fucking social or some shit like that, crackhead shit. Some of these people, they whole ass con artists and shit like that, and they thought they were gonna be successful by doing this shit. They didn't even realize that do you see how her string is all